That looming federal government shutdown and its potential impact on you. With more than 250,000 federal workers, Maryland fares better than most in hard times. That is until a budget impasse threatens their paychecks. And what about Uncle Sam's parks, perks, and programs that affect our daily lives? Well, Jeff Hager looks at some of the potential impacts if the feds shut it down in 30 hours.
The survival of our fledgling country turned on the defense of Baltimore's Fort McHenry. And almost 2 centuries later, children young and old come here to relive history.
Well, who was trying to attack?
British.
The British?
Yeah, the British were trying to attack. Yeah.
Were we outnumbered?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So it was a pretty good win?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
This field trip for the students at Sanford School in Hocassin, Delaware, has been in the planning for 5 months. But a looming government shutdown could dash plans for dozens of others in the days and weeks to come.
We were happy it didn't happen today with such a big trip planned.
In addition to national park closures, a shutdown could eventually put the brakes on your daily commute on some forms of public transportation. In the event of a government shutdown, the MTA is assuring its riders that all of the marked trains and the commuter buses would continue to operate as normal. But should that shutdown become prolonged, they may have to scale back some of the operations. If the federal government grinds to a halt, the Federal Housing Administration will shut down as well, shutting out potential home buyers.
Well, if there's a shutdown and it lasts for longer than, say, a week, 2 weeks, then you run the risk of the interest rates increasing and you being able to afford less house or not the house that you desire today.
Many first-time home buyers rely on FHA loans because they only require a down payment of 3.5%. Most conventional loans now require 20%. Jeff Hager, ABC 2 News.
Jeff, now realtors say that if you've already secured an FHA loan and you're scheduled to close on your house or your loan, it shouldn't be impacted. But there are going to be several services that will not have access during this shutdown, and some will be working as normal. So let's break it all down for you. We have team coverage on the impending shutdown and how it could affect your day-to-day life. Here's ABC 2 News' Kelly Swoop at the Interactive News Center tonight. Kelly.
Well, Jamie, if you come to our website at abc2news.com, we have a link here with ABC News. And if you scroll down, you will see that these are some of the services that will be working and those that will be not. The Postal Service will be working. Medicare will be working. Social Security will be working. IRS is going to be working, but really on a limited basis. Now, the military is going to be up and running. However, depending on how long the shutdown lasts, some service members just may not get paid at all. A shutdown will not put off the fact that you owe taxes. However, it may take them longer to process your return. And Maryland's comptroller is urging state residents to electronically file to make sure everything gets processed. Maryland could run into some big problems of its own, though, if the shutdown lasts a while. And lawmakers in Annapolis discuss some of those possibilities today.
It will have a negative effect on people throughout the entire country, but it will have more of an impact on states like Virginia and Maryland and West Virginia because of the location we have to the national capital and number of employees that work within the federal government.
Now, it's estimated that a 2-week shutdown could cost the state of Maryland millions in income tax revenue. And it's not just hundreds of thousands of federal workers really who could be furloughed, though. Many workers who work under federal government contracts will also be told to stay at home. We're going to continue to stay on top of this, and always you can get the very latest updates on abc2news.com. Jamie?
All right, we're going to stay right